सीए कोर्स के सारे अपडेट्स को पाने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करिए विस्डम सी चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए वीडियोस की नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले पाने के लिए। गाइस वेलकम बैक टू चैनल विजडम सीए। आज हमारे साथ में काफी इंपॉर्टेंट गेस्ट हैं मिस्टर हेनिल जैन। इनका कैंपस प्लेसमेंट हुआ था। कैंपस प्लेसमेंट इनका अभी रिसेंटली नवंबर 20 एग्जाम्स इन्होंने क्लियर कर रखा है और रिसेंटली इनका कैंपस प्लेसमेंट हो रखा है। हम इनसे बहुत कुछ चीजें जानेंगे और जानेंगे किस तरीके से कैंपस प्लेसमेंट होते हैं, कौन कौन से ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं जो कि आपको ध्यान देना चाहिए। सो हेनिल, बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका चैनल विजडम सीए में।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
सबसे पहले तो बहुत बहुत बधाई आपको नवंबर 28 अटेम्प्ट क्लियर करने के लिए और कैंपस प्लेसमेंट के लिए भी।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
कौन सी प्लेसमेंट, कौन सी कंपनी हुई आप आपका सिलेक्शन हुआ है?
या सो इट्स बेसिकली एलएनटी में मेरा सिलेक्शन हुआ
हम्म,
एंड उसके अंदर आई गॉट प्लेस्ड इनटू अ सब्सिडियरी व्हिच इज एलएनटी इन्फोटेक।
ग्रेट। जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, जैसे पहली टिप आप क्या देना चाहेंगे इसमें? जैसे अगर हम बात करें तो पहली जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट थी जो कि आपको लगा वाइल इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस, कौन से ऐसे कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें जो कि आपको ध्यान देना चाहिए इंटरव्यू के टाइम पे जो कि सिलेक्शन कराती है?
सर सबसे पहले चीज तो इंटरव्यू से पहले इट इज द टाइम व्हेन यू फिल द फॉर्म फॉर योर कैंपस।
हम्म
मेजर स्टूडेंट्स मैंने देखा है, मेरे फ्रेंड्स और सब, दे
हम्म
मेक अ मिस्टेक व्हाइल फिलिंग द कैंपस फॉर्म ओनली। They are not able to portray what have their capabilities and skills are।
हम्म
जो उन्होंने आर्टिकलशिप में किया है वो एक्चुअली पोर्ट्रे ही नहीं कर पाते,
हम्म
बिकॉज योर सिलेक्शन क्राइटेरिया इज बेस्ड ऑन द फॉर्म्स यू फिल। you get the companies on the basis of your form. So
हम्म
you should able to write your skills, what work you have done, and everything in a very systematic order. Like ICA आपको काफी अच्छा फॉर्म प्रोवाइड करता है, but
हम्म
many people just rush to fill the form. Read, write the skills and everything properly, so that and write your interest also properly कि मुझे स्टार्ट ऑडिट में जाना है, टैक्सेशन में जाना है, कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस में जाना है। So emphasize on that particular thing on your skill part, so that the companies having vacancy for those positions will try to pick you up.
हम्म
Many people don't understand the art of filling the form and they miss the opportunity of getting their desired companies.
ग्रेट। तो अब एक्चुअली इस क्वेश्चन को सबसे पहले मैंने इसलिए पूछ लिया क्योंकि वीडियो बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट होते हैं कि जो एंड तक पूरी देखते नहीं है। सो इट वाज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, किसी के लिए भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट होगा, इसलिए मैंने इस क्वेश्चन को स्टार्टिंग में पूछ लिया, अदरवाइज ये तो एंड में पूछने वाला क्वेश्चन है। हेल, सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे कि सिलेक्शन हुआ कैसे, मीन्स क्या क्या प्रोसेस था उसका। तो एक हम डिटेल में इसके बारे में बात करेंगे। उसका सबसे पहले आप मुझे प्रोसेस बताइए कि प्रोसेस इसका क्या था, किस तरीके से कैंपस प्लेसमेंट आपने कैसे अप्लाई करा, अप्लाई करते टाइम पे कौन कौन सी चीजों को आपने ध्यान दिया, और उसके बाद आपका जो सीवी शॉर्टलिस्ट हो गया, उसके बाद का जो इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस था वो कैसे था?
Okay, so basically it starts with you get your notification or email from ICA that there would be a campus placement. Around you get it before around 20 days before your actual interview process starts. So you get your notification, everything. So you get around 7 to 10 days to fill the form. So you have ample of time to make your resume, fill the form appropriately, because actually you don't upload your resume for the campus portal. You actually have to type your resume on the pre-filled fields given by the ICA in their form. So once that is done, then after that there is the first round of shortlisting. So usually major companies would go for first round of shortlisting. So you will get around based on your profile and everything, and the criteria and the rules are being offered by the company. You get around the list of the companies which have shortlisted you based on your form filled by you. So that out of those companies you have to select any four of your own choice, and that is four is the maximum limit. If you select a lower, then you have the opportunity to go for the second round. So while selecting the company, I got an offer from around 8 companies, which included L&T, Kotak, then it was Axis Bank, ICICI, Anand Rathi, IIFL, and Vedanta. So these were the around the 7 8 companies from which my form was shortlisted, and I was selected for the further process of interview. Now, due to pandemic, there was nothing physical. The orientation was also done virtual only by the ICEI, and then after actually the orientation is also very good, where you understand actually that how your skills would be required in the interview process. So we get
Mhm.
very eminent speakers, me belonging to Mumbai only. So WIRC is a very great panel for introduction to members, as well as they have very various seminars and how to attend the interviews and everything. So going ahead with the process, then first when you shortlist the 4 companies, so while shortlisting also I would give some suggestions that don't rush for higher packages and the best companies. You should always have a mixed profile. Why? Because I selected Vedanta, which was offering a very good package, and I could actually see that there was a heavy rush for Vedanta, and being a virtual interview, they were not actually focusing more on candidates. Like the first round on Vedanta was group discussions. And when you have a group discussion over Zoom, around 10 to 12 candidates were into a batch. And when they try, all of them try to speak, it creates a noise and it does not create a discussion. So that's a major issue which happens.
It was virtual interview
So
had virtual
yeah,
discussion.
it was virtual. So group discussion was also done virtually only.
Hmm.
So it was not that, and actually into the group discussion, I was not able to speak much because I got a chance, but it was more of a chaos and everything which no one likes to
Hmm.
speak. Like you were not able to keep your views, and then I realized that yes, into big companies this will happen. So and unfortunately, Vedanta did not have a good system.
Hmm.
While referring to Kotak and L&T, they avoided this group discussion and they had their online exams,
Hmm.
which is usually based on verbal, logical reasoning and everything, so that they could shortlist in a very better manner. Like in the virtual, you cannot go for group discussion. So these companies adopted their new way of system, and that was into a very good way, and I could clear both the rounds in Kotak as well as in L&T. The first round was this, so I cleared both the rounds and I was then to the final round, which was the interview round.
Hmm.
So my first day of the campus, I had the interview for Kotak.
Okay.
So while going for Kotak, the interviews were also quite good. But at the last round, I could not make up, which was the CF. I was offered the CFO's role, CFO's
Hmm.
office. So I was not able to match that. And the second day, I had my L&T. So in L&T, I was offered 2 roles, and I selected treasury. And that way, I did not sit for the interview of Anand Rathi.
Okay.
And that way, I selected L&T. And once you select, you have to sign the declaration that day, and
Hmm.
then you cannot join any other
Any
company.
other
So
company?
once you,
Right.
and there's a penalty of 5,000 if you don't join that company later on.
Okay. So, what do you think? Means when you upload the CV on the IC website, I think you might have applied through IC website, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So when you apply your resume for filling the form for this campus placement, so what the first thing is important? Like it's your heading or your complete profile means what exactly the companies as per your thing, what the companies look in that the heading or
See, I feel that it's mostly the selection criteria is computer based,
Mhm.
because I don't think they would be manually going to so many resumes. So
Mhm.
they would be looking for the keywords. It may be, see, that's a sad reality, but many go by ranks. Many company would prefer only all India ranks, and there you see a very good package, and more of the companies offer to all India rankers.
Mhm.
Second would be, yes, company to bifurcate over your attempts also, because you could see in the pay scale as well that the pay scale for rank, the first attempt and the more attempts is completely distinct. They actually specify in the role itself completely, because I saw the job description of few companies and I could see that they had clear distinction of AIR and first attempt and the more attempts. So they do bifurcate, and that is one of the criteria. But other criteria are as well. Like I could see that the some companies were more interested into your extracurriculars. Some were also more interested toward your leadership roles. Like whether have you, like in the Kotak, I was in interview. I was upfront. Start, the first question itself was that what was your role? Have you handled any team before? And the third thing, that what have you achieved for your firm during your articleship?
Okay.
So this was the major questions asked to me, and this what they look like when you write your resume. It has to be something clear, something achievable. Like, yes, because everyone does a lot of things, but people are not able to express. Because when you work for 3 years in the articleship, you do something for your firm, but you are not able to express that, yes, I did something of that, or I was a part of the team, I was part of so and so team which we achieved, or we could help our client to reduce their tax liability to maybe it's a small amount or big amount, but they see the kind of role you have, the kind of leadership quality you can achieve, and how you can work with a team, how you can handle the team. Basically, they look for those words, those things, and I think on that basis they have their shortlistings.
Means these are the responsibilities which you have already done in the previous companies.
Yes, because
Okay.
they would look, because see, when you into campus, all are chartered accountants.
Mm-hmm.
CA is nothing special to them because they are there for a CA only. So
Mm-hmm.
all your peers are CA. So if they have to shortlist on that basis, then they look for other criteria as well. So you just cannot have into your head that, yes, now I'm a chartered accountant. No, you should write like you are writing a proper resume. Just make sure that you're writing all the points what you have done. Maybe it a small role, a big role, but just specify all your points, that whatever you have done, whether you are doing any extracurricular, maybe it a small one, but write it
Something
because you
unique should be
never
over
know
there.
that.
Correct.
Yes, like
Something unique.
I would just state an example of my LNT interview. When I was sitting for the interview,
Mm-hmm.
the interviewer just asked me about my extracurricular, and I told him that I have my YouTube channel and everything. That I have started my YouTube channel after my exams and everything. He was actually much impressed by that. So in Q&A round, when extracurricular part started, I don't think then after that any technical question was asked to me, because he was so engrossed into my extracurriculars that it did not move back to Q&A. And that's why I was offered actually two roles, because both the panelists were from different companies. One was from the parent company L&T and one was from LTI. So I was offered role into both the companies.
You are using the word here, extracurricular activities. Okay. So what do you think means? What exactly this curricular activities means? Means which kind of activities they are looking for?
See, company only does not want you as a chartered accountant and have a laptop and sit and do the work. They want people who can socialize, who can
Mhm.
communicate, who can interact.
Mhm.
What apart from office you are doing? I actually applied off campus as well. So one of the question in Citibank was, apart from your office hours, what else productive thing do you do in your life to
Mhm.
enhance your knowledge or to enhance your skill? So people should be able to answer that yes, they are doing something meaningful in their life. There are hobbies, but
Okay.
there are some things which you pursue on a regular basis. Like I have been part of various social programs. I have my YouTube channel also. So people like those things. Something creative is required, because yes, one thing to say, L&T has a complete app like Facebook. It's called Workplace,
Mhm.
where actually people interact only. There are various pages and everything how we have on Facebook. So they want people, like they want to have a study circle inside. They want to have a committee and people taking initiatives. They
Mhm.
just don't want a chartered accountant who comes, sits, does the work and go. They require something unique. So something has to be catchy for the interviewer to select you. Otherwise, there are many chartered accountants and they have a lot of people to hire with.
Mhm. Exactly. Exactly. So means to say that something unique means by your work, society can be benefited with that. So these
Yes.
kind of activities, something. Okay. When you went for an interview in L&T, so I think you might have taken the first round. I think that is the HR round, correct?
No, the first round was not the HR round actually.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the interview process began, like first was the online exams, which I told you, which was around
Okay, okay.
4 to 5 days before the interview. So my interview was on 5th March, which was the second day of the campus, and for L&T. And actually, my exam happened on 2nd March, and the results for that were announced on 4th March.
Mm-hmm.
4th March, they announced that who all candidates were selected from that exams. It was a basically exam for logical reasoning and the verbal part. So
Okay.
they test your basic. There are more number of questions and the time is less. So they
Mm-hmm.
basically test your knowledge, that how quick are you able to analyze the situation and answer the question?
Hmm.
That's what they require basically. It's not much technical or something. It's a very easy part. What we do from our childhood, the logical reasoning and the verbal part.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that's the criteria for shortlisting first round. And once you shortlist, and being it a virtual, they had their roster in place this time. So
Okay.
roster was basically the time slots allotted to each candidate.
Yeah,
And
the same
on
like
that time slot,
they used to upload on that job portal website. I think this all.
yes, job portal
Hmm.
website, yes. The roster was uploaded by each company so
Hmm.
that you could get your time slot, and on that time slot you have to enter the room, and then they had their interview process in line. So for me, fortunately, happened that the interviewer gave me the two offers in the first round itself,
Hmm. Hmm.
because my first interview was only taken by the corporate head of L&D.
Okay.
So then the HR round was the second round, but it was just a formality because I was already offered the role in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
interview as well.
So, like when you go for an interview, the first question is introduce yourself. Most of
Yes,
them. Okay. In normal, like I have seen the 99% cases, they used to ask the same question. So,
yes.
what
Now it's the
exactly
same process.
was your reply for that?
I feel that this question is basically you should prepare yourself before going to the interview. You should
Hmm.
have your thoughts articulated that yes, I will start with CA. I will go just few steps behind. I will go till my 10th, and then again I'll go to my articleship, or maybe in any order which you like. That yes, I would like to start with my 10th, then go to my articleship. But make sure that in short you cover everything. Don't miss
Hmm.
out on some good points which can help you, because we never know that what perception the interviewer has, what he is looking out of you. Because I know, okay, in one of the interviews I missed saying about my articleship, and he
Okay.
had to interrupt in between and tell me that please state something about your articleship as well. So that's very important because it's your interview and everything, so you just get bit nervous and you tend to lose some things which you have done but you are not able to express it. So it's better you articulate before and say in a point wise properly which you feel your order is perfect.
Means to say that nearly all the bold things of your life, headings of your life,
Yes,
what you have done. So,
yes.
in a short, you have to cover nearly all these things.
Yeah, that you could have achieved some position in 10th, like you topped your school or particular subject. You were there in some rank in 12th. You did your BCom. With that, you did your MCom. You are doing your CFA or you doing CA.
Hmm.
Like in CA, you first attempt you cleared. What are your social activities? In my articleship, I could have I have performed so much roles and everything. I was part of so and so team. So just in few lines, but say it in a crisp way that you should understand that yes, you are saying something positive about you, and there is something to speak about you. Like you have made something to speak. It should not be that you are blank in your first question only.
Hmm. So, what do you think? Like, while taking an interview, the questions were so much technical, or it was normal?
I feel that it was very less technical because
Okay.
they know that if you have clear CA, you are good at technicals.
Uh,
So I at L&T, I could say hardly 4 to 5 questions of technical rounds were asked to me, and it was much more over my social life and the other parts, like how are my views on pandemic,
hmm.
how my social
Okay.
life is. In fact, one of the question was what is the meaning of your name. So
Okay.
they try to interact with you also. It's not that they are just there to some, they are not kind of your teachers. They
Hmm.
don't want to know, they just guess few technicals so that they know whether you know something practical about it or not. Like I was asked about CSR, I was asked about, majorly now companies are looking for INDES, so I was also asked about INDES. I could see that INDES was the question which was asked in all the interviews,
I
like
think that
INDES
these kind of
115.
questions can be different for any company. These kind of questions can be different for any company. Like, if you're going for this kind of company, like L&D, normally do so much of social works. Okay.
Yes.
So they need some people who can participate and he can make the programs as well. So they might be knowing, going for some people like this. But if the company is like they want exactly some technical person, so might be obviously they will look for some technical questions. They will ask some technical questions.
Yes, you are right. But when you see for Kotak also, I went for
Hmm.
Kotak interview, and yes, there were many technicals. but I could see that yes, Kotak usually tested me on the section numbers for TDS into direct access, and yes, you could miss some of it. There was no harm in it. They were also quite interactive because they also know that it's like a rapid fire. They ask you one section and then another. It goes on. So you tend to miss few sections or you jumble up somewhere. So that's not an issue. But I would just say that if you have if you are going for a particular role, so just study bit about the role. Secondly, if you don't know the role, because when you go into many MNCs, you won't be knowing your role because they have many openings and they would offer you an opening based on your interview. Because in L&T there were many openings into taxation, global finance, treasury, everywhere they had their openings. So basically, depending upon your interview, they offered you the roles. So in that case, the technicals would be less, but where the role is defined, then and major two things are the one which are tested, which is DirectX and Ind AS now in all the companies. Irrespective of roles, people will ask you about Ind AS because it's a new upcoming thing for all the companies because all have to be Ind AS compliant. So they want that people know about, like I'm into treasury, but I have to learn about Ind AS every day because I use Ind AS 109 and everything. So practical exposure is little less because it's a new standards coming into play. So interviewers tend to test you on Ind AS, and DirectX is the favorite thing for all the interviewers to test.
Okay, okay. So in these kind of like which role you're going for, so obviously you must be prepared for that, and along with that you need to be prepared something like socially as well, and
Yes,
looking
and
for
that
the
would be
environment.
over the years.
Hmm. And at least you need to go for first you need to search which company are going for an interview. So at least you need to search at least something for that company. Am I right?
Yes, you should know basically that what the company is into because sometimes they may ask you that what do you feel about our company? Why
Oh.
you would think that your career growth would be a better in our company? Why you want to
Hmm.
join our company? You may come across such questions, and those are not much into technical or something. They just want to test your knowledge that how prepared are you to answer those questions. They don't want any answer because it actually does not matter to them that why you are joining or what you are joining for. It's
Hmm.
actually basically they know that how spontaneous and how well articulate are you to say the answer over that point of time.
Exactly, exactly. Because you're going to get a good position. So you
Yes,
need to have a quick mind to reply
yes.
something. So
Because into my role also I'm into hedging and everything, so they
Mhm.
require my role about forex and everything. So they require that yes, the people should be like when you hedge a position, your mind should be very quick to judge things and make decisions. So basically they want people like who can be spontaneous and can think and can say something. You just
Hmm.
have to not accept the orders, you have to give your input to it. That creates the value for the company.
Exactly, exactly. So you had some like group discussions as well in the interview. So what do you think about the group discussion? You should reply for the topic first, or you need to reply after two or three candidates.
See, my take would be it's always good to be a leader to start because that shows that you are able to lead. But when you lead, you should be able to lead into the right direction.
Hmm.
Because if that group discussion turns out to be a debate or something, then it's who you are the responsible because you started it and you have to give a proper path to it so that it proper comes to a discussion and not to debate.
Hmm.
So think wise before taking a lead, but don't try to because there would be many who try to lead the conversation. It would be not only you. So never conflict with someone because that shows very aggressive nature. So never show your aggressive nature. Be polite and try to take a lead if possible. If not, then go to a second or third position whenever you get the opportunity to speak. But always speak. Don't try to go against someone. Try to have like it should be like a discussion which you are having with your friend and not being into aggressive. Don't take a side very easily. Don't make your mind that no, I'm on the positive side or I'm on the negative side.
Hmm.
You should
Even
not
if you
be
have to cut,
against or for.
yeah, even if you are not agree with some point, then you directly cannot cut it. You directly cannot
Yes,
say
you
it no.
shouldn't. Yeah, because always a good team member is always the one who listens well. because I actually had been into offline interviews as well. So one place they asked me the same question, that what if your your decision is not accepted by your senior, like your views are not accepted, then how would you react to that? Because they know many times our situations, because they want listeners as well in a team. It's not always that the leaders are only taken. They build leaders. It's not that you have to be a leader, but they build leaders, so they want listeners also. But always with listening, have a habit to keep your point properly. You should
Great.
not back foot keeping your point. Actually, starting days I did not attend any interviews, and off late I started with offline interviews, but I was actually in a hope for campus, because I had heard that you get better opportunities into campus. I would say that yes, it's true, but always keep in mind that it's not that 100% people get into campus. We don't get campus is a very good experience. Actually, we missed be not being physical part of it. We had to do virtually. If you be physical, you tend to meet your peers. You get more opportunities also offline, on campus, both, when you go for a physical campus. But we don't have that opportunity. But always I would say that when you become a CA, always try to explore for all the opportunities. Go for as many interviews as you can, because this will not only help you to get a good position now, but also in the future you become bit confident to speak up when actual interviews takes place. Because before L&T, I think I gave around 6-7 interviews.
Yeah, I think that this can give you good confidence in negotiations as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but actually being a fresher, you don't get an opportunity to negotiate much, frankly speaking, because no company, obviously if you have some already to a company and you have some pay scale or something, then you can negotiate that I want such a hike or something. Being directly from an articleship where you don't receive any pay, you just get a stipend, which is also not as great
yeah,
compared to what salary we get after CA. So basically when you go for it, it is not that you are able to negotiate much. So I would say that you should not negotiate, but always negotiate for a role. Don't
okay, yeah.
negotiate for the pay, because by time your pay will get something, and after becoming CA, no one will pay you some small amounts. So whatever you will get something big only, much better than your articleship, much more times. And always, I think when you are young, pay is not the criteria. The criteria is to learn and move ahead. So when you learn, you will get rewarded at some point of time. So don't try to negotiate, but always try to negotiate for a role. If you are
Great.
thinking for a corporate finance, treasury, whatever role you're thinking for taxation, always pitch for that role. Try to negotiate for a role, because always interview will try to give you some other role where they have a huge vacancy or something.
Okay, thank you so much, Anil, for this much of sharing this much of great knowledge with my subscribers and with your juniors as well. And any last thing that you want to share with all of young CAs and your juniors as well, that can be benefited for their future.
Only one thing for CA students in particular, don't fear of the course. There is nothing rocket science into this course. It is a course doable by everyone. There is a great hype that you cannot, but if you wish, you can. Obviously, this course requires some hard work, some dedication, much more than other courses in the market. But yes, once you achieve this, you will see that there is a better life ahead. I won't say that there's the best life ahead, but there is something better than your past. A result day, you won't see that yeah, you have changed something, or your home will change, or you are into some excellent platform or something. No, but as time grow, you will understand the importance of the chartered accountancy degree, which, and there is a kind of illusion that no, you have cleared, it's very difficult. No, keep calm, have your planning and do it. It's not a difficult thing, and it is a doable thing, and it has been done by now lakhs of people, so it's nothing rocket science. And I would say all the best to all, that yes, it is a very doable job. Be focused, be patient, everything pays off at the right time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anil, for sharing these all things and all the best for your future. And thank you so much for coming to the channel.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving such an opportunity to share my views. Obliged, sir. Thank you so much.